Hey, welcome. That was Alice. Never mind. Welcome to episode 32 of Eat Time.
And I just said, put your phone on silent.
Not my phone, it was his.
Does that the iPad?
Exactly. Whatever. Episode 32. We got a big group again, thankfully. Interesting week. Closer to Char Expo.
Whoop whoop.
Y'all
Whoop.
have fun with that. I hate all three of you.
Before we start real quick, Lon, how was the expo of yours?
I didn't go to an expo. I went to an EchoCon in
That.
Virginia.
The convention.
It was fun. A lot of awesome people. If anyone saw me, they'd recognize me right now.
You want to sing us a song later?
Oh, no. I can't sing to save my life. So we're not even going to pretend.
Alright. With all that out of the way, let's get back to the episode. We're going to be talking about leaks. We're going to be talking about a little bit of a spoiler for ahead, and that's almost pretty much it.
Yeah.
There's nothing much that happened this week, big news-wise.
Just stable.
That's a big axe, yes. That is.
So just first time I've seen this.
Anyway, starting us off, we didn't have a leaks Sunday because of holidays. We had leaks Monday, and it was more goal paladin. We had long golf. It's a 24K no Excel marker grade 3 that has one ability. Continuous discard cannot be ridden. I mean, trying to make sense for it being a 24K base.
Oh, and the writer text that includes security.
Yeah.
See? 24K base?
That thing's dummy thick.
Yeah.
Damn.
Toss it onto an Excel circle, and you got really hard.
You gotta
numbers to
beat
get
it.
around.
That dog bites.
I mean,
she don't bite. He bites. He bites.
I mean, Tachikaze got one better. Tachikaze got a grade 3 that cannot be ridden. That's a 27K base.
No.
Notice how he tries to make Tachikaze good.
I mean, Tachikaze is meta right now.
Yeah, it's really good, actually.
So
yeah.
guess who's wrong?
Clearly, I am wrong.
At least he admits it. Anyway, moving on, the card leaked with it is Talented Knight Gunhild. Continuous rearguard guardian circle. If your hand has one or less cards, this unit gets can intercept from the back row and power 5k, shield 5k. It is a grade 1, so it can be a 15k interceptor from the back row.
Brave?
I'm a clutch this.
Brave?
Yeah.
How
I mean,
bad
I love
pass.
how it gets shield and power, and it's got a big Virgin Axe. That's the best defense. That's a big offense.
There's a giant axe, yeah.
What are you
That
Ash?
is
Like,
like a cleave.
How's that Ash Ketchum?
Ash Ketchum used to say the best offensive was the best defense.
It's not
I'm gonna Ash
but
catch
you're
his hands
showing
upside your
age.
head.
Continuing on with the leaks.
You're showing your age. That was original series.
The stream happened. We finally got to see Big Daddy Arboros, and interesting how he works. Yes? You want to make a comment?
No.
No.
We're gonna start. We're gonna start from the bottom up with Arboros Dragon Branch. It's a grade 1 Arboros, auto Vanguard Rearguard. When it attacks or the attack it boosts hits, you may look at 4 cards from the top of your deck. If you do, reveal up to 1 card with Arboros in its card name from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order.
Hey, look, it's a searcher that doesn't discard.
But you don't. I wasn't gonna hit you. I was gonna make a counter argument, but as the laughter progressed, I was like, Anywho,
He's got a point though.
it does, but it looks at the top 4. Most searchers look at top 5
Or
or top
7.
7. But for Counterblast,
Still.
That's fine. Top
or
7.
put the soul.
I mean, honestly, I did some math with this kind of stuff, and top 7 searchers is the equivalence in Magic for like scrying 2 equals 1 card of advantage. Top 7, a counterblast equals 1 card of advantage.
Yeah.
Anywho, not a bad grade 1. It adds to the Arboros engine. So Oliver, if you write this and write Oliver, becomes stupid. For Hector that doesn't know, Oliver has the ability, if you have 2 Arboros and Soul, which starter in this, Vanguard Rearguard, you can do one of the 2 skills for a Cannon Blast. Either make 2 plant tokens, or retire 2 Rearguards. It gains 20k and a critical.
Ooh.
This is a Vanguard Rearguard skill, by the way.
I know what I'm playing.
So if they're
Sad part is that's the only threat.
Yeah, that's the only threat in the deck so far.
so if they're at grade 1, you can just yeet really freaking hard.
Yeet really freaking hard. Anyway, Moving on, Arboros Dragon Timber. It's the grade 2 we already saw. If it's on Vanguard, the next time you make a plant token, make it a 10k. If it's placed on Rearguard, you make a plant token.
Yep.
The big guy is what we haven't seen. Arboros Dragon Sephiroth has the force marker. Continuous Vanguard. The plant tokens you call are called as grade 0, 10k power, 10k shield, critical 1, and have boost and intercept.
Note, they do not become, they are called.
Yes. So instead of calling normal plant tokens, you're calling these special upgraded plant tokens instead because of his continuous ability.
So now we're consistently calling these
Yes.
big tokens, because I remember when we placed tested last time it's like you only have one card doing it and it didn't happen all the time. It was
Exactly.
It was the grade 2, wasn't it? The
Yeah.
Arboros.
And he had to be on Vanguard.
Exactly, so it was really hard. It's like you wrote into it or you just didn't do it at all.
Pretty much. I mean, 10k power, good. Intercept, why not?
Consistency's nice.
And it's a force band.
So now, my question is, do you still play things that play the lower grade tokens as well?
Oh, sorry. Let me finish the skill real quick because
Okay,
I'm gonna
there
have
we go.
nightmare editing.
There we go.
Second skill is Act Vanguard Rearguard. Once per turn, cost retire a rearguard. Call up to 2 plant tokens through rearguard, and if you have 5 or more rearguards, this unit gets power of 10k until the end of turn.
So it helps you get rid of the.
Boy, it's a Vanguard Rearguard skill to just retire one thing, make 2.
I'm not taking a crit with that one. That's a little broken.
Yeah.
And if you use the skill and have 5 rearguards at a time, it gains 10k power.
So,
And a force clan.
so this helps you recycle the bad tokens
Yeah,
to make
force
bigger
two.
good ones.
So basically, you just get
Right.
credits force 2, and you just make power columns for free.
Yeah, let me
that,
just.
that thing would feel.
You don't
more
even
threatening
get
with
this. You don't
crits.
minus 1 for 2. Fantastic.
You know what's the best part? Oh, my great turn. I made a 5k plant token. Let me ride this. Let me fill up a board. Let me retire that 5k plant token. And because of both skills, let me make 2 10k tokens.
You know, it'd be different if it was like you splitting a bigger one and then making smaller ones, so you have more attackers. But
Yeah.
this is just no. You can just hit 2 good attackers.
Yeah,
And that's like
we're going to mulch this one token and miracle grow some.
Oh, it's even
Yeah.
worse is if you don't even have a field and you top deck a trigger, you can just call down the trigger and say, here, sack it, make two your attackers.
it's not
They're
super.
bigger.
It's
And
not,
can intercept.
so like it's
And
not.
boost.
And boost, yeah.
Okay, I keep forgetting that the tokens do a lot. So.
Yeah.
It is a little broken.
There's
you
also-
don't you don't see this stuff in Magic.
There's
You
also-
don't usually get 1 for 2s. You usually break even or divide.
There's also a grade 1 common that says plant tokens in the same column as this gain extra 5k shield and extra 5k power and cannot be chosen by your opponent's card effects.
So it protects them. And
Yeah.
the 15k shields or
15k.
15k interceptors and 15k power.
attackers. Yeah.
So
Ugh.
and the grade 1 is an 8k booster, so that's a 23k column right there.
Hits force numbers.
And they gain the crit with the
Force 2.
with the force 2 and the if you have 5 skill.
Yeah.
And now imagine throwing Oliver. He gains plus 20k on top of his and a critical, so he's a 30k attacker.
Like, it has potential, it's just, it lacks.
More threat.
Yeah.
Well,
Hence
I-
why I said
That's-
10,000 and crit would be better.
I love how then the same night they get leaks that fix the whole thing, or more of it.
Yeah.
Like we get elimination of loyalty Yonan. Jonan. Help.
Yona.
Yonan, thank you.
Where do you see Yonan? Where's the extra?
Oh man.
oh my gosh, English is a second language.
Thank
Chill.
you. Thank you.
Hence, I'm the one who's got the better English besides him.
Exactly. Act Rearguard. Once per turn, cost Counterblast 2 and increase the power of 2 of your other grade 1 or less units by the original power of those units until the end of turn. Wait, hold up.
Plant tokens are grade 0. Read it again.
Increase the power of 2 of your other grade 1 or less units by the original power of those units until the end of turn.
So your 10k tokens become 20k tokens.
Yeah.
2 units, by the way.
Yeah.
So it's a 40k column now.
Okay, so fun thing, this is a ripoff of the Nubatama combo. Because there's literally a combo where you use the grade 0 non-starter to place, clone the biggest power on board that you can, and then you use the doubling effect of a Boro card.
Yeah.
I mean, in the Arboros deck, the way we built it so far, you're not counterblasting almost any. Like, the only thing that counterblasts it is Oliver and the grade 2 tree dragon that if you have 2 on place or act? On place, counterblast 1, if you have 2 grade zeros on the board, it makes the column 10k because it gives 2 units on the column 5k and draws a card. That's your own counterblast.
Yeah.
Oh, power and free cards. That's fantastic.
Oh, you want free cards?
No, value.
You want free
What's
cards?
the value? Right here it
Made
is.
of protein.
Yeah, trigger.
Wait, which one is the protein?
Grade 3. Protein. It says protein. Pro and T.
Prody.
We're officially calling it protein. Her name is protein.
There we go. You want plastic. It doesn't have a marker. But dear Lord, act, rearguard, cost, retire this unit, and call up to 3 plant tokens to rearguard.
It kills itself and
Three
makes
for
3.
one?
Yeah.
What?
It sacks
It's a
itself
grade
for
3 with
plant
no
tokens.
marker. It sacks itself and makes 3
Who
tokens.
cares? You just made a board.
Yeah.
The column
Hey, you're an Arboros.
Yeah.
They're all 10Ks.
No.
I know.
You
This is
play,
awful.
No, you play this. You sack it. You make 3 plant tokens. You use Arboros. You sack one of them. Make 2. They have 4 for
You
1.
don't, you don't even worry about
Yeah.
that. No, you don't even worry about that. So you remember the promo that everyone was going absolutely crazy
Oh, you
over?
double the
Yeah.
amount of tokens you have on board. Yeah.
Yeah. You play her, play it for free.
You just make everything.
You have
free.
nothing but a board of that.
Oh my god.
It's
stupid.
That's what'll make the price of that card go through the roof.
What rarity is it?
That's a common.
It's a common.
Wow.
It's a promo.
It's gonna be
No, promo is already out in English and we have it.
very
This is
sought after
common.
Why can't they do this kind of stuff for Pauper and Magic? We need better cards.
We got good cards. They're just expensive still.
Alright. Moving on. You're gonna like this because this integrates.
I'm still like,
These next cards
I'm
integrate.
building this deck.
Yes, these 2 cards integrate well with Hamskate. They can't integrate with Isabel, we gotta be specific, but they integrate well with premium grade nature.
Dude, this is
I'll be the judge of that one.
This is really good with Hamskate.
I'm gonna go with the Crocodile first. Provisional Cleric Demodile.
Yeah.
Go to
That's the first thing.
Alright.
Act Rearguard once per turn. If it's on an additional Rearguard cost, counterblast 1. This unit gets power 10k until the end of turn. If you have 5 or more front row units, your opponent chooses one of his or her Rearguards and retires it.
So
Easy in hamstring, right?
Oh yeah, easy in Hamskate. I've already figured out this thing is probably gonna end up replacing Geocard Jam.
Very
Oh,
much.
Yeah, because like I have no
I
counter.
mean, it's a 24k column on its own. Well, it's a 24k and then excel on its own. It retires something to your opponents because you're gonna get there with Hamskate. Hamskate, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Hamtaro.
Exactly.
Fluffy boy.
It's a good card and it's a common.
Yeah, it's a
And like we figured out last time, how much Counterblast do you use?
none. If I as long as I have one of the Hamskate's Rebel, literally just one counter blast.
Exactly.
Why couldn't I got
See-
comments like this and make
Now we're gonna go back to why I said this is really good with premium and Hamskate standard especially. It's a grade 3 with no marker. Culture Gorilla. Auto Vanguard Rearguard. At the end of the battle, your Vanguard attack costs Soul Blast 5 and stand all of your power 25k or greater rearguards. If 2 or more were stand, retire all of your opponent's rearguards.
So board wipes your opponent, stands all your stuff for a Soul Blast 5 on Vanguard or Rearguard.
Okay, so
See what I mean?
Fun fact. Yeah. Fun fact. The Big Belly structure build that you use, the core inside of it has such a heavy soul charge engine to it because of the fact that the original, not the original one, but the second iteration for Big Belly used Soul Blast. That this just is free and you can activate it on your first turn.
Well, the reason I say it works with standard Hamskate because standard Hamskate has so much put to soul.
Yeah, the grade 1 alone.
Yep.
And its cost is really just Soul
And
Blast
then
5.
you got Hamskate's Rival that gives 10k power. You got the other grade 2 we just read that gives 10k power.
Like,
It's
you're getting the
really
numbers.
easy to get there.
So it's
You hit one front trigger, you're getting there.
Well, here's the
oh,
thing.
so this is the old strategy against League Joker. I'm not going to commit to the board now, and I'm just going to hope I survive.
No, you
No.
commit. You commit a
You
board.
gotta.
So what it is? Okay.
No, I'm
so,
not talking about being a great nature player.
He's
I'm
gonna
talking
go
about being on
against
the other side of the
Because
I
table.
mean, we already have a lot of. I mean, against Gauntlet Buster, you can't have that mentality. You're gonna lose.
Yeah, either I will
Oh, I
wipe you
get that.
or you get critted. You pick your poison.
I mean, like with when you or when like Murakumo where they give the same names and then it technically shuffles them all back into the opponents. And it's harder to get off. It's not really easy.
No.
Versus that, it's just like, oh,
They still, it's fine. It's
Oh,
still
so
hard to
less
get.
five.
It's still hard to
You
get.
gotta prep for it.
no.
And you have to stand 2 units.
y'all were just saying.
Okay,
this is
yeah.
like,
Okay, yeah, it is. But you still gotta get there.
Okay, so I got something to add to this. Me and him just figured something out. Honorary Professor with this card makes the deck actually meta.
Yep.
Because the one thing that deck had the issue of was trying to
Control.
control the other board, trying to do anything to the opponent besides I'm gonna waste my attacks on you.
Yeah, pretty much. Because
Let's
all we had to
resist.
do was just literally, that's all we could do is just attack and pressure. And that gives them board control.
Yeah, that takes away the you're gonna have attacks next turn. No,
Yeah.
you're not.
You know what's the best part about this card?
your hand and you feel go.
Does
back.
Great Nature have any way to stand the Vanguard?
No.
Technically no, but in premium you do have rewrites.
Alright.
War.
Yeah,
So this is
What,
about it.
that's not a restand.
Yeah, technically not a restand, but it does have.
And
rewrites.
also isn't.
Oh, it has a rewrite?
Yeah.
Okay, this
It's
is not a
that.
once per turn skill.
Oh, gross.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh no.
That is okay.
As long as you
so-
can pay the whole.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not a once per turn skill.
At the end of the battle, your Vanguard.
At the end of the battle, the
And a-
Vanguard attack.
at common. This could have been a triple. You think?
Vanguard Vanguard ability.
I know, but
Don't worry, best. Don't worry,
okay.
best.
I played Mega Call.
It's a rare. It's a
I
rare.
mean,
It's a
Oh,
rare.
hush. One of my better cards is a single rare in Mega Call.
Hey, my best card in Nova Grapple is a common.
Dude, I didn't get a single good common in Mega
Big
Colony this
stride.
time. All were rared
wow.
up.
You do realize you were on the tail end of a next season?
Instantly, next
Yeah,
turn.
I get that, and I'm sad.
I love how this corner is, oh my god, what is this? And this corner is already figuring out strategies.
Because they both play it. Fuck.
Actually, okay. On this note, on the note of the fact that me and him both play Great Nature, I'm going to open this up. Would any of you guys want to see the premium breakdown? Because I still have premium Great Nature.
Yes, he's the only one who misses the premium.
Yes, I am. But I still have most of my premium stuff. If any of you guys want to see any premium breakdown of some of this stuff, let us know, because I will be more than happy to put together a deck list for this. And in all honesty, a lot of the premium cards that go with this are dirt cheap right now.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have all the expensive ones. I kept them.
Now.
Yeah, future
Watch the
buyouts.
market.
Chat Noir going spike.
Alright.
So,
This isn't-
of
this
things
isn't-
that we're not playing this quarter.
Not
This isn't
yet.
magic.
Not yet.
That's last card, because
Oh,
it's
like
not
fire
there.
ants.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Alright, last leak, official leak. We got a gold triple rare. See, this is my gripe. This triple rare is, compared to rares and commons we've seen, is like,
This
man.
is like really, really bad.
Let me hear the garbage.
Little Battler Tron.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no.
You already
He
know
was a
this is doing
starter.
it. Yeah.
Oh no.
Grade 1 now.
He's a what?
Grade 1.
And he's a what?
Triple rare.
You know what? He reminds me
Hey,
of like a
Mega Colony got a
young.
grade 3. We don't even use.
Alright. Tell later.
Oh,
Auto rear guard. When placed, costs counterblast 1, and this unit gets power 5 can until the end of turn. It's an 8k base.
So 13.
Auto Vanguard rear guard. When its attack hits a Vanguard, if your Vanguard's grade is less than or equal to your opponent's, look at the top card of your deck and call it a rear guard.
Trash.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah.
So.
So it has to hit.
It's not.
It's
if the boost
incredibly-
hits as well.
Oh yeah, but so it has to
But-
hit.
And then you have to be equal to or less than. So
Yeah.
you're either behind or.
Yeah, and then you don't even get to choose. You just call the top card.
Yeah.
So it's like the same thing. The Trump, the grade 2, the same gripe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will go out on a limb and say this. This card is not terrible
No.
in a premium format that uses the Lewis Flame style combos, where I'm a call a random card, this card is going to replace itself, I'm going to look at the top 3 now.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to increase my odds of hitting these cards that I want to do. And that's a Liberator build, mind you. This card would distract from that a little bit, but not as much as you might think, especially if you only run 4.
In standard, this thing is just.
Bad.
But though in premium, if you're striding, you ain't gonna be behind or equal.
You're not wrong.
Okay, so
it's gonna. I'm just saying it's gonna be.
It's going to be
still,
your first ride. It's
See,
gonna
that's
be,
the problem with it. It's just so situational.
Well, see,
It's
if
very
Look at it this way.
situational.
Look at it this way.
If it
It's a
wasn't-
Vanguard rigor skill, so if you can swing with this, you might get an extra attack. I have 2 problems with it. Alex can tell you this. The deck already, the way it's built, you're hoping that the top card is something you can use because you don't know what it is.
It could be a trigger.
Exactly. If it's a trigger, you just wasted a trigger.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not
the same
handy.
problem as that grade 2. It's just-
Exactly. Which
and-
the grade 2 is better in my opinion because you have the option of playing it.
You know
And
what?
it immediately calls. Don't
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
get
it-
What's different about this?
It's another
If it didn't have
it
the restrictions,
specifically has to hit the
if it
Vanguard.
didn't have the restrictions of less than or equal to, I think it'd be a lot better card.
If it,
Yeah.
Because that
I
way
can-
you
I
can
can
just
agree.
extend your play more.
I can agree with the less than or equal to, just don't make it on head.
Yeah.
Specifically to the Vanguard.
you have to
too.
take one or the other way. You just couldn't have both.
Yeah.
I think on boost would have been good.
Yes.
Yeah.
On boost counterblast instead of the grade 2 being the on
I mean,
boost.
Because
you
like
just triggered the deck. They're already dying anyways.
Yes.
So I mean, you could at least give them something.
Especially if,
isn't
like-
isn't Gold Paladin introducing cards that grade 2s are getting like boost and getting power as well?
Oh yeah, like there's a grade 2 double rare. If you call 2 cards that turn, when it attacks it gains 5k. If you call 4 cards that turn, when it attacks you can have it gain an extra 10k, and at the end of the battle goes to soul. So it's a 24k beater.
No, but I'm saying like during that game
Well,
boost, the ability boost.
Well, there's a grade 1, grade 2. 1 or less cards in hand. I believe it's a soul blast. It gains boost.
And
lost. And 10k
But
power.
it doesn't
Yeah.
matter because you're on Excel. You're in Excel. You have all these extra circles to call to. The problem is they're not getting the way to connect. Because
Yeah, it's like
if they call
power's
one
just
card
not
and it's not one
Like
of
this
these
thing,
power cards.
this thing wants to help aggravate with the multi-call.
Yeah.
But your opponent's not gonna let it hit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're
And
gonna be like,
it
oh, this
does
is
hit.
best.
Best case scenario for the opponent, they got a trigger on the field, and they probably can't hit me with it. And then it's like, well, then now it's there for next.
Yeah,
turn. And
like
so
look
it's
at this
just-
way. Gold Paladin, the way it's structured right now, it has so many attacks. Like your opponent's gonna have to figure out what to guard, what not to guard. With this, they're gonna have an easier way to figure it out.
Yeah.
Moving on. Yes, I know that time. One last leak, because we're out of time. It's technically a spoiler leak because it wasn't official, but it's good because it's a stupid plus mechanic.
Gimme.
Bermuda.
Never mind.
That's what I said, man.
I don't
Sit
want to
there.
go back.
Splash.
I don't want to go back.
Animated routing Marianne. Act. Hand. If your Vanguard is Stop Isle Riviere, cause discard this card from your hand, draw a card, and put a card from your drop zone into your soul.
No.
If a card with Riviere in its card name was put into your soul, return it to your hand. This ability may only be used by a card with the same card name once a turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this grade 3, tuck the grade 3, gonna add the grade 3, gonna strive with it next turn, or I'm gonna just do the jump ride and
It's
stuff.
a
anyways.
ditch. It's a ditch plus 2 to hand, or
Yeah.
ditch plus 1 hand and put plus 1 to soul.
It's Bermuda
Well,
shenanigans.
thank God they put a restriction on it.
What restriction?
Once per turn.
No, it's a hand ability act.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Never
You
mind.
ditch it.
There's no restrictions with
You have
this.
multiples. You just plus it.
There's no cost, but just ditch it.
So wait.
And if you're playing,
No, there is a cost.
Oh.
Your top Isle of Riviere has to be the Vanguard. That's it.
But the whole deck does that.
it's-
The deck's
the
gonna
premium version of
Yeah,
that deck
exactly.
literally
Well-
says, "I'm a Riviere you to death."
Well, no, that's it. The restriction said this ability may be only used by a card with the same card name once per turn.
That's what I'm saying. You
only
can't
use it
keep
once.
looping.
You can't keep
That's what I'm
But
saying.
still,
You
it's
can't
a ditch
give back.
1 plus 2.
I'm not saying that's like
It's-
yes, it's a sin, but it's not like awful like ending the world thing, you know.
I mean, agreed.
So
This is not the main card.
Go back.
This is the backup.
okay, so
Yeah, that's the backup.
Lon, you play duos.
Yeah,
This is like
long
being
time
able
ago.
to loot Pearl.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Actually, one more thing did happen. We're gonna show it real quick, and I'm gonna pass the phone because I doubt any of you can see it. Like last time with Ezel, Royals got leaked in the sense of what they're in.
Oh,
I'm gonna pop it here and here. Gansela and Blaster Blade from the trial deck we haven't gotten.
Okay.
Alright,
Let me see.
let the other see, Hector.
Yeah, I don't see this.
So I'll say, you're the one that matters about this though, because I haven't touched Royals.
Oh,
in
it's just
how
the
long.
new
Yeah.
art. It's
So-
just a different art.
So they're both for
Yeah, they're both.
force twos.
No, okay, so I'm
That's
thinking.
interesting.
What was the name of the Gold Paladin user during the Legion arc?
Oh.
Bush Flameborn?
Yeah.
Oh,
Gaiard or something like that?
Leon.
Leonard or something?
It's like I think it was like Leard or Leon's.
We're probably gonna get
Wasn't
chewed out
Leon
the comments
the-
or something. Like,
Leon was the Aquaforce, but there were multiple.
How dare you kick
Well,
me
basically,
wrong?
anyway, that Grey One guy looks like a younger version of him.
That's the point. That was one of the original starters that was used in the. Let's not go there.
All right.
again.
Anyways,
That was it for it. Like, there's no other news. Leaks happen. We'll see next week what will happen because we saw all the big VRs. Some stuff, let's see where we go next.
It's not
Fishing season.
Yeah, fishing season, whatever.
Commons and
Ah!
All right.
I want to see commons
Yes,
and rares.
yes,
and
yes.
Okay.
Anyway,
Need some commons and
we'll
rares
be
and great
in
nature.
Char Expo like we said, December 6th. Meet us there. We're going to be picking the giveaway this Sunday, so next week time we'll be announcing the winner of the giveaway from the last 2 V times, the 500 episode. 500 something, whatever.
Literally in 5 weeks, we'll be in California.
Yeah, I know, right? No,
Alright.
less.
No, because we're on today.
Today's the 8th.
Yeah,
One,
it'd be less than a month. It's less than a month away.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I got good math.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not counting today.
Alright.
that is hard.
Anyways, that was episode 32. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you want to see more content, please hit the subscribe button, like this video, hit that bell for notifications, and even follow us on Facebook. Don't you even dare mention Reddit. And as always, I've been Philip.
This is Alex.
I'm one.
This is Jeff. This is Hector.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye bye.
Alright,